Welcome back to Skyrim, and I apologize for the lack of a stream yesterday. I was busy watching a nephew of mine. Right now I'm babysitting a niece of mine, so when I pause, it means I'm going to be checking on her. And I'll be checking on her every so often. So, yeah. Skoldafen Temple. Well, actually, we're in Skoldafen. Alright, so to Sovngarde. We might meet some people here. On the way.
Look! Look! Many have braved the shadowed veil.
Okay.
Look!
A Stormcloak soldier. Hold on. It's Kodlak.
When I woke from cold death, my doom was lifted. There was Shore's Hall, my heart's desire.
Ulfric Stormcloak.
Look!
Under the would appear I recognize. Like there's a few people here we'll know from the story.
Look!
Express. For example, there's Galmar.
Look!
Could that be who I think it is? Oh, that's King Torrig. Someone we haven't met because he's dead when the story begins.
Look! Look! Look!
There's but one more person I am looking for.
Look! Look!
You'll see him. If I find him.
Look! Look!
That might be him.
Look!
Svaknir.
There is no
That's the
escape.
bird. That's a bird.
Useless.
That we
Look.
help gain rest.
Look!
Anyway, we go over here too soon. I love this.
What brings you, Wayfarer? Wander here in Sovngarde, Soul's End. Shore's gift to honor dead.
I pursue Aldred, the Rod Eater.
Faithful errand. No few have chafed to face the worm, since first he set his soul snare here at Sovngarde's threshold. But Shore restrained our wrathful onslaught. Perhaps deep counseled your doom he foresaw.
I seek entrance to the Hall of Valor.
No shade are you, as usually here passes. But living, you dare the land of the dead. By what right do you request entry?
By the right of birth, I am the Dragonborn. By the right of glory, I lead the companions of your Vasker.
I welcome the chance to challenge the blade of Ysgramor's heir. Honored shield brother to godlike white mane, whom I watched for in vain.
Can I enter the Hall of Valor?
Living or dead, by decree of Shore, none may pass this perilous bridge till I judge them worthy by the warrior's test.
A guard!
Roda!
No, you don't.
You fought well. I find you late. It is long since one of the living has entered here. May Shore's favor follow you and your end.
Indeed. In Bloodburn DLC.
Welcome, Dragonborn. Our door has stood empty since Alduin first set his soul snare here. By Shore's command, we sheathed our blades, and ventured not the Vale's dark mist. But three await your word to loose their fury upon the perilous foe. Gormlaith, the fearless, glad-hearted in battle. Hekon, the valiant, heavy-handed warrior. Feldir, the old, far-seeing and grim. The three await your word to loose their fury upon the perilous foe.
Ysgramor!
My disciples...
Whoa, Jürgen Windcaller! You remember him from the horn of Jürgen Windcaller. Okay. I don't know who he would be. Hero of Sovngarde, Hero of Sovngarde. Ulfgar! The other day. Ulfgar the Unending. He's from Warren's Blood Moon expansion, which takes place on Solstheim. In it, you get to kill him. Looks like that canonically happens. That's pretty nice.
Seek ye food or song unending, fighting, drink, fellowship, and boasting.
The three await your word to loose their fury.
No gloom can hold my heart for long, Shore's blessed hall, where no shadows lie.
Ufrid's Farknir. A fool of a poet, but an honest enemy who has earned my respect. Sadly, he's now lost in the soul-snaring mist. Defeat Alduin, and his doom avert. I hope to greet him in this hall as a friend.
Yes. I'm gonna look up this guy. Hold on. So, Hudor and two of his companions. Let's see if I can find these guys anywhere. Yes, Hudor, Nicholas, and Elender. They were first mentioned in Morrowind's Blood Moon DLC at Brodier Grove, in which they were betrayed by a mage and turned them into stones. And they were turned into stones. Ulfgar the Unending lived at Brodier Grove, well, that's where you fought him at. So it confirms that they are indeed dead, because their spirits are here in Sovngarde. Here's the three heroes we need to talk to.
At long last, Alduin's doom is now
Wonder
ours
Woman.
to seal. Just
This
speak
guy
the
and this
word,
guy.
with high hearts, we'll hasten forth to smite the worm, wherever he lurks.
Hold, comrades. Let us counsel take before battle is blindly joined. Alduin's mist is more than a snare. Its shadowy gloom is his shield and cloak. But with 4 voices joined, our valor combined, we can blast the mist and bring him to battle.
Feldir speaks wisdom. The world-eater coward fears no man. We must drive away his mist, shouting together, and then unsheath our blades in desperate battle, grappling foe.
To battle, my friends! Fields echo with the clamor of war. Our will unknown.
The reason I called, Gormnate's Wonder Woman is she's voiced by Linda Carter. Yeah, again, Linda Carter was, is voiced by, is the voice of Gormnate. So that's why I called her Wonder Woman. I have my dragon slaying sword out. My dragon slaying katana. Okay, so this armor is a mix of Roman armor and Japanese armor. The chest piece is definitely Lorica segmentata, which is distinctly Roman. The head looks like a mix of a Roman helmet and a Japanese kabuto. The legs, again, and the pauldrons seem to be more Japanese inspired. The feet, not really much variation you can do with greaves like that. So maybe both, maybe a combination yet again. But not the pauldrons, but the gauntlets. But the boots seem, yeah, a combination. Let your voices all together! Look!
Clear skies! Combine our shouts!
Really? You're gonna do that to us, huh? You want us to do it again?
Again!
I will!
We can shatter his power if we shout together.
Again! Then lock the core! You had no choice but to challenge us soon! You're an asshole, Alduin! Though we already knew that.
Does his strength have no end? Is our struggle in vain?
Stand fast! His strength is failing. Once more and his might will be broken.
Again! And we break his grim hold over Shore's realm and redeem it for eternity!
Yes, indeed, let's do it! Lock the core!
Endless weight gives way to that.
Yes! Do you feel the power? The power of the dragon! You're the fool! Alduin! You're done for. Sayonara. Damn dragon. Ah!
Doom of Alduin encompassed at last, and cleansed his southern guard of his evil snare. They will sing of this battle in Shore's Hall forever, but your fate lies elsewhere. When you have completed your count of days, I may welcome you again with glad friendship, and bid you join in the blessed feasting.
Thank you, all three of you.
When you are ready to rejoin the living, just bid me so, and I will send you back.
I am ready to return to Tamriel.
Return now to Nurgle, with this rich boon from shore, my lord. A shout to bring a hero from Sovngarde in your hour of need.
Not the Vusa! Yeah! Call Valor.
Sarot Fur Kanaran.
Look at all these dragons, man.
So, it is done. Alduin, Dilon. The eldest is no more. He who came before all others, and has always been.
I have no regrets. Alduin had to be destroyed.
Of course. Alduin Wachlan Dani. I would not have helped you if I thought otherwise. You did what was necessary. Alduin had flown far from the path of right action in his Pachlok, in the arrogance of his power. But I cannot celebrate his fall. Zutiraz Ach Ochma. He was my brother once. This world will never be the same.
Indeed. I was just fulfilling my destiny as Dragonborn.
You once told me you did not believe in destiny. Perhaps
I do now.
Now you have some insight into the forces that shape the Benesitid, the currents of time. Perhaps you begin to see the world as a Dova.
I am.
But I forget myself. Croesus.
Master.
Fadon.
My friend.
Melancholy is an easy trap for a Dova to fall into. You have won a mighty victory. Shahroch Kondrach. One that will echo through all the ages of this world for those who have eyes to see. Savor your triumph, Dovahkiin. This is not the last of what you will write upon the currents of time. I feel younger than I have been.
Ah.
Now scattered across Kizal. Without Alduin's lordship, they may yet bow to the Vaxen. Of my Thum. But willing or no, they will.
Paradox! You're actually giving into your draconic nature to dominate. You're dominating your inner nature. My man! Hold on, that red dragon looks familiar. That's where I've seen him before. Ah! Don't land on me! Oh, it's Odoving!
Kuza Wundana wa Wolfgain. I wish the Old One luck in his quest. But I doubt many will wish to exchange Alduin's lordship for the tyranny of Parthenax's Way of the Voice. As for myself,
I understood what you mean.
have proven your mastery twice over. Thuri Dovahkiin, I gladly acknowledge the power of your Thum. Zu Odaving, call me when you have need, and I will come if I can.
Yes! We now have a dragon.
I've been looking for you. A letter. Looks like that's it.
Huh. Dragon Tooth Trader, huh? Oh. Yeah, shouts. What? Okay. I'll still be out every so often to check on her. Alrighty. Time to go to Skyhaven. I didn't take everything here. No, I didn't.
Dragonborn, what do you need?
Hi, Jojo. 1-0.
In the dream I was
There's one more thing. We know about Parker.
Turns out he's a dragon, but he helped
That's
me.
fine. We needed his help. Now we don't. And it's long past time for him to pay for his... And he's not just any dragon. He committed atrocities so he needs to die. Until he's dead.
Then came the flash
I'm sorry,
of light.
but we would dishonor...
I'll speak to you angrier. Frickin' blades. And sorry for the stream yesterday. I would've, but... Angir. Huh.
I can see.
Angir.
Does this mean it is done? At last, you've shown yourself. We are all in your debt, Dragonborn.
The blades want me to kill
Now you
Protonax.
see why I've warned you against them. Bloodthirsty barbarians.
Is it true what they said? Was he all doing the other way?
But understand, during the days of Alduin's rule, all dragons were his allies. There was nothing else they could be. If not for Paarthurnax, Alduin could not have been overthrown. It was he that first taught men to use the Thum.
Don't worry, I'm not going to kill
Kinnereth has
Protonax.
placed the voice of wisdom within you, Dragonborn. All you need do is learn to listen to it, and your path will be clear.
Is Alduin really dead? I didn't absorb his soul when he
Perhaps.
died.
Perhaps not. Dragons are not like normal mortal creatures, and Alduin is unique, even among dragonkind. He may be permitted to return at the end of time to fulfill his destiny as the World Eater. But that is for the gods to decide. You have done your part.
Thank you.
Wind, guide.
We're gonna talk to Party Snacks. Ah, Tree of Dragons. These must be Party Snacks' new students.
Drem Yolok, great
I wish to
witch
meditate on the
calls
word
to
of
you,
power.
Dovahkiin. Fus, Faim, or Yol.
Hold on. Do I have Rotbalag on? Installed? If not, I'm gonna have to do that. Because the Rotbalag shout and stuff, pretty fun. You can write your own book, basically. No, I'll be right back to you, Party Snacks. Yeah, that's a nickname for Parthenax, is Party Snacks. There's a mod I need to turn on. A fun one. Good party snacks. Oh, there. The blades say you deserve to die.
Blades are wise not to trust me. Only Khan Miov. I would not trust another Dova.
Why shouldn't they trust you?
Walan Fahrel. We were made to dominate. The will to power is in our blood. You feel it in yourself, do you not? I can be trusted. I know this, but they do not. Only Khan Miov Dova. It is always wise to mistrust a Dova.
That is a good point there.
I have overcome my nature only through meditation and long study of the way of the voice. No day goes by where I am not tempted to return to my inborn nature.
You are giving into your inborn nature. You're dominating yourself.
To be born good or to overcome your evil nature through great effort.
I wish to meditate on the word of power.
Becoming strong. What word should I teach you today? It is called fear in your tongue. One of the most ancient of the Rotmurars. For fear is something that every being feels. What do you fear, Dovahkiin? Faz, Dinok, Funta, pain, death, or failure? Before you can exploit the Faz of others, you must first confront your own. You are Dova in Zeal, soul. Apply the inborn ability to Rel. Dominate and turn it against your innermost fears. Once you have dominated and zened over your fears, you can exploit those of others. What do the Jor fear? The Dova? That is the meaning of Vaz. To command one's fears and exploit those of others and drive them to Ma, terror. Sum Arkmora, Dovahkiin. You will find that all will flee.
Yeah, this is a mod, by the way.
Speak.
I wish to meditate on the word of power.
Dama. Very.
Grr.
I fear I cannot help you uncover the meaning of this Rot Mulag, Dovahkiin. The Rot word is known to me, but the Mulag, power, Daman. The understanding of the word of power is strongest with the Hadrim, mind that has Walan Hein Kotin on your Wundune. Ponder this, Dovahkiin.
Summoned me once again to talk.
Ah!
You give me freedom from the enslavement of the ideal master. Thank you. You have summoned.
Ah. The doom you created, I wish to know more about it.
You seek out the wisdom from the language. You should know better than to ask the defeated for knowledge. Yes, I did create this food, and perhaps I can offer you no wisdom. Read its essence in the tongue of the jaw. This is the true expression of anarchy. To simultaneously kill your foe, capture their soul, and their undead flesh is what all Kaplan the Forbidden Craft wish to achieve. They must rely on their magic arts, while you, Runner, can use the tools you and I command. As in all things of the law, we strive for domination. No doubt you feel stronger than others. This food gives you the means to do so. No one else can comprehend. Use to stand
Thing. Ah. I understand the meaning of re.
I rejoice in my freedom. You have summoned me once again to Tazuka. How may I help you,
Dragon names are words of power as well. What can you tell me about yours?
It is not worth remembering. Who I am now. I took a new name. Curse never died. It is what I have become. This place. The soul cows watch the space. It is true that the Dubasil soul is eternal, but our bodies can wither and fade. Mind remains in this constant state of release life. My body shall never perish as long as I remain in this drift. Where my fate run off, deal only with what cannot. Lest be forced to Once a Duva's name is given to another, they can call him from all places. You answer their call, you not. Under the name I have given you, brother, perhaps you will know yourself better than
So my honor name is Quinarin. Oh, Odoving, yes. Just who I need to talk to. Okay, so... Yes, Paradox's teachings. Paradox's teachings are the Words of Power by Brogrash Facemaster. Faz. Re. De. Ooh, nice. Odoving.
Duvahkin, what brings you to the Monavin? Do you crave for another Vundun in the skies?
I come to ask about the meaning of your name, Odoving.
Duvah's name. Parthenax must have invited you to one of his Unslar Tinvak meditations, hasn't he? The dragon's name is Hiska. Pride. In my life, I have traveled the skies above the Munavin of the Kaisal, finding those who opposed us. The Bani, North, thought that Otusven, blizzards of their land would hide them, but I was able to spot them well before they even noticed me. Thus, I became known as the one who hunts in the snow and strikes from the soup air when they least expect. Was I Fulas? Perhaps. But that is the nature of the Duvar. To find the Ran, animal, and capture it. Just like you did with me. My last Yoran, prey I hunted, was also the one who slain me. Thus, Duvahkin, I will remind you to be patient in your near hunt. You never know what you might find in the Hovud.
Thank you. Odoving. White Death. Ranged weaponry deal 25% more damage. Oh, I just realized. It's a reference to Simo Haiha. That part is equipping them during snowstorms shows nearby life forces for 15 seconds. Still, a reference to Simo Haiha. Nice! I just realized that. Yeah, this mod is awesome, you know? I'll be back. Eventually, soon-ish. Oh, hey.
I've been looking for you. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Ah, you're not good even. Well, first I talk to the Blades. Tell them to screw off with, party snacks. Hoon and Door. Delphine.
Please. Delphine has been very worried about you.
We heard the news from Whiterun. That's a little... Since you're still alive, I assume you have good news.
Yes.
Gods when you walked into my inn that day, I never imagined where it would...
About
Make your choice,
Parthenon.
Dragonborn. You're either with us or against us.
I have decided to spare his life. Dragonborn, that's not your decision to make. Parthenax is evil and needs to answer. So that's your answer? Revenge? I thought the Blades were better than this. The atrocities he committed against mankind are evil and unforgivable. This isn't about revenge. We wouldn't be here!
You don't start with it. Put some clothes on.
Yeah.
Go start carrying it to the grocery.
Hold on! Hold on. Let me get through this. Good.
First is the... First...
By the way, it's coming Sunday. Alrighty, sorry that took so long. Had to help with a couple things. Ah, here it is. Book of Feathers Memoirs.
Live to see this day.
Understand the meaning of drawer.
Thank you,
Understand the
Dragonborn.
meaning of hoon.
You've done a great job.
Alright. And now I can talk to Party's Doc. Yeah, his students. One of them's flying. Alright.
Your look.
I wish to meditate. 5!
Fade in your tongue. Mortals have greater affinity for this word than the dove. Everything mortal fades away in time, but the spirit remains. Ponder the meaning of spirit, Unslad Zi. Where mortal flesh may wither and die, the spirit endures. That is fine. Let that meaning fill you, Sum Ark Mora. You will find that your spirit will give you more strength. Speak.
Meditate.
It
Foe.
means frost. It is a resisting to change, just as Yol is change at its most primal. Foe is the Sulek, power to blunt and inhibit change. Think of the Kra of Kezal, how it can debilitate and fatigue, weaken the Fen, will, to the point of Vik. Drive them to the point of defeat through natural causes. A healthy and vigorous Kopran is often taken for granted among warriors. That is the true meaning of the power to weaken and hinder change. Sum Ark Mora. What will you forsake to it? What will you save? Your
It is called force in your tongue. But as you push the world, so does the world push back. Think of the way force may be applied effortlessly. Imagine but a whisper pushing aside all in its path. That is Fus. Let its meaning fill you. Sum Ark Mora. You will push the world harder than it pushes back.
Let me look at dragon shots. How many of those are the Dragonborn DLC? I'll be right back to these kind of yes creed FT'd yep. I have Stern. I have Zol. I'll be back ASAP. Because if I go to the cliffside retreat, that's pretty decently close to where I need to go for this shout. And there's a dragon where we're going. Oh god, I'm in a Stormcloak camp. Okay, I technically avoided that one. Rooms to go. I mean, he might be. Excuse me. Oops. I accidentally did a pick point. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Pickpocket. Okay, good. Criminally. I had to teleport him to the dark room. And now I just realized I have all the vanilla shouts, or at least the first words of them. I believe there's 3 Dragonborn shouts.
You return.
So, this shout seems odd for a dragon. 2 years. What can you tell me about it?
In your language. Indeed, the Dova did not use this thune often. We created it for the Jol that stayed loyal to the dragon cult during the war. It served to distract and fool those it was used upon. Either to avoid or create opportunities for ambush. However, the ability to confuse is only one use for this route. Think of this, Dovahkiin. How many ways might your Zoom voice be applied? What other ways ways could you use the Rotmulag to your advantage? That is the meaning of Zul. To express yourself, your inner Z, through the use of your voice and Thum. What will your actions be? What will you create through it? Sum Arkmora. You will find that your voice will influence more than simply me.
Speak. You
God, another word that was intended for worship. How do the dragons use it?
Stamina in your tongue. It does not empower these forces within you, but latches onto your foes and Luvri Las, tears at their very life forces. Its Sulek comes from its simplicity. A Dova or warrior cannot Krief, fight if they are weakened so. By draining away what is vital in life, you embrace the Fen Wa Sulek, will to power over those who oppose you. It comes naturally to the Dova. You feel it, do you not, Dovahkiin? Do not fall to the pollock of the power, though, lest you become like Alduin. Think of it as this. Drain away the essence that feeds evil and cruelty. Leave that which is peaceful and Prusa. That is the meaning of God, as I understand it. To fight those who would enslave and dominate by taking that which is vital to them. Sum Arkmora. You will find that your Thum acts quicker and takes faster.
Yeah, I know this might be boring. This is about Kadrat Bilag, meditations on the words of power.
You strike it, my Dama. Very means ice in your tongue. The Rotmulag itself is closely related to Fo, but
What is it, ease?
a different meaning. Where Fo inhibits change, ease ceases it. The Thum itself also arose from the dragon. Slen, flesh, is not a part of this Thum unintentionally. It was purpose made to Fal Bron, fight those who rebelled against the dragon cult. Beyond being a weapon, the Thum expresses a deeper idea. The Sulek power to stop the changes that occurs due to the Ben Steed is one of immense mulag. You temper and manipulate the natural processes for yourself. That is the meaning of ease. To deem, freeze in the stream of time. Sum Arkmora. You will find that Jor will remain in tune for Unslad Teed.
That's... Alright, time to continue the Brogrash.
Listen.
Khan.
Kain, in the tongue of the Bron, Nords, Kir Akatosh, the Dova are. Roma, he is to us, yet we also recognize the other Rahwalan. Kain is one of them. Legends say that it was your Ven that came to me and called upon me to teach men the Thum. Of that, I will say no more. The Thum itself is much like Ra, only that it calms the beasts of the land. Recall that they are all Khan's creations. To soothe them, you must be at Drem with yourself. To be calm and at peace, to realize that you are speaking in true need. That is the meaning of calm. To be at peace with nature and all of her creations. You will find that the beasts crushed by your food
You're one of his students.
Drem, you strike at my weakness. Daman, that learn very well.
Cree.
Kill in your tongue. You are correct. This Thum is not for worship. It is as ancient as the Dova are. It comes for our instinct to rel, dominate. As Dova competed for mastery and territory, it was natural that a Thum would be created solely to kill. This Thum, Liv Ark Kren, withers and breaks the scales of the Dova. When the rebellion against the dragon cult began, the Dova shattered the armor of the Bron and routed them as scores fell to this Thum. Think of the act of killing. One stands, one falls. You assert yourself in vain as the powerful and dominant one. That is the meaning of Krieg. To dominate over your foes and assert your will and power. You find that the life essence of your enemies will fade continually until Dinok.
How many more do I need to do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. 9. Zoom.
Weapon in your
That was 8.
It was created by the Dova to be used against the Jor during the Dragon War. Before Bron, Nords were taught the voice. They had no match against the Thum. Yet they would still meet us upon the Frod, field of battle, with their Zun, axes, and swords. The Dova could easily rout them after using this Thum. Consider this, Dovahkiin. How reliant are you upon your own Zun? how reliant the enemy upon theirs. Strike at their weakness of being disarmed, the fear of being unable to defend oneself. Focus yourself on the mastery of the Thum, a weapon that none may take from you. To use your voice as an innate weapon, to advance conflict or avoid it, sum arc mora, you will find that none will stand untouched by your Thum.
Next week there won't be any streaming, except for possibly on Monday and Wednesday, because I'm going to be playing Pokemon Legends Arceus. I forgot to mention that earlier.
Which calls to you, Dovahkiin?
Loss.
It means life in your tongue. Ponder this. Life is energy. Life is change. As you call out with your Zur, remember that life does not ofan unslad. Life does not beget stasis. Seek out these subtle changes in each individual. Las mies oblan. All life will end, but returns as something new. This is the meaning of Las. Life is Nalas, and in constant transformation. Learn to discern the difference between the Ri, essence, of each life. You will find that you will be able to feel even the most remote life spark, whether past or present.
Thank you, Paradox.
You see.
Look.
A clever Mora. It means sky in your tongue. The Dove have more of an affinity for this word than the Jor. The skies of Kazal have always been our domain for ages. The Dova invoke it in our ancient greetings as a gesture of peace. Both our actions and travel would be so. You have a special relation with the sky as well, Dovahkiin. Think of it as a place of testing. To calm the very soul, air, you must be at peace within yourself. As you call upon Va and Kur, spring and summer, bring yourself to peace and calm. That is the meaning of Lok. The skies are simply means for you to exercise your patience and Inus, mastery of the Thum. You will find that you can calm the skies and make the clouds part before.
Indeed. Ring spread for
Drem.
The
It red colors on me. Can you teach me about Strun?
storm in your tongue. You, Dovahkiin, have a special relation with this Thu'um. The Greybeards have greeted you as Izmir, Dragon of the North. With the title of Strun Dual, Storm Crown, you have taken up this mantle for yourself, and this Thu'um will allow you to hearken to it. Like Talos before, a Strun will be at your call, aiding you in Gra. You call upon Khan's realm when you use this Thu'um. She is the goddess of the storm. Honor her as such, and the Loch Fen Naga. Know this, Dovahkiin. The storm and Kazal are deeply rooted together. Recognize the connections Strun Dual. That is the meaning of Strun, to become one with your inner self, and mental that which came before, Sum Arkmora. You will find that storms will last as long as you will it.
Sum Arkmora. Speak.
You struck Dama very well.
Alrighty. Run.
Word means animal in your tongue. Remember that the beasts of the land are creations of Khan, Kain, and honor them as such. Think of your inner beast, Dovahkiin, the primal instincts that allow you to fight and survive. Recall the strength such Bes Sulek power gives you. That is the meaning of Ran. Let your inner animal guide those that you call upon to aid. Sum Arkmora. You will find that the beasts of the land will serve you as if you had lived amongst them.
The beast was in. There it is. Animals deal 25% less damage to you. And you deal 25% more damage against them. Ooh, nice.
Your
1, 2, 3, 4. Sue.
in your tongue. The Dova are not just master of the Thu'um. We hold Inhus, mastery of the skies, forces of Hevno Fus, brutal physical force. When the Sum runs out, the Dova would turn to their claws and talons to rend flesh and stone. To Gra, battle in the air requires grace and precision of Hadrim and Kopran. How this applies to you is different, Dovahkiin. The Jor as well. Your limbs can also strike like the wind and allow you to fight upon the ground as the Dova do in the skies. Recall Fus and how it can be applied effortlessly. Think of how you may move through the air without hindrance. That is the meaning of Su. To move as the wind does, without pause or restraint. course.
Thank you. I wish to meditate. Which one calls to me? You told me that the Dova are uniquely attuned to time. Tell me about Teed.
As you said, it means time in your tongue. The Dova are Kirkotid, children of time itself. We have a Lingra Minlok, a deep understanding of time, its tides and shifts. You have the ability to understand it in the same way, Dovahkiin. You are Dova in Seal. Understanding Teed is to grasp all of its facets, how time passes before us, and yet we are all part of the
You got
grand
2.2 seconds to go put pop in that goddamn fridge.
Okay, hold on. Alrighty.
You can manipulate it to your will, Dovahkiin. Comprehend your place in the fabric of time, where our father Akatosh placed us. That is the meaning of Teed. To understand that time is malleable, and that you, as Dova, have a have, duty in the Vanestine, Sum Arkmora. You will find that when the time stands still, your mind thinks ahead of itself.
Yes. Now I wonder what power this is. Timed peace.
Arkmora, Dremyol.
I wish to meditate the word of power. World.
It is whirlwind in your tongue. For Jor, this Thum is seen as a sprint along the Gold. For the Dova, it is Su Vonar, charge through the air. It can serve many purposes, entering battle or escaping it. Like the Thum, Su, you interact with the air, and Ven, wind around you. However, instead of calling upon it to yield, you ask it to aid you, to spirit you along to your own ends. Recall how the winds of Kazar sweep through the Pindar and Strunma, the fields and mountains. It yields to none. That is the meaning of Mund. To become one with the wind, the Unslad Kest that pauses for naught. Sum Arkmora. You will find that the Ven will be carrying you even further, Dovahkiin.
Look, speak.
You Dama. Very well.
Yo.
Your tongue, the word simply means fire. It is change given form, power at its most primal. That is the true meaning of Yol. Solyek, power. You have it, as do all Dove. But power is inert without action and choice. Think of this as the fire builds in your sum, in your breath. Sum Arkmora. What will you burn? What will you spare?
Ooh, that was a short one. Fire breath does 25% more damage. Thank you. And there's all these. I think before we go to Solstheim, we should look into the rest of the road walls. That's right. Every single one of them. Quest locked and not. We'll be doing a quest for the arcane, basically. Building our power before we go to Solstheim. We've been there before, just not for very long. However, we will go. We will win. But for now, the Dragonborn wishes to rest. Rest his head. Home he goes. For it is home he wants to go. To. But before he goes home, he needs to talk to Brogrash about something. He needs to ask about Brogrash's children. For he knows there's something weird about them. The arcane questing begins now.
We had that beast contained, and you released it. Why? Why would you do such a thing?
Dude, it helped me. Complaining. Alright. Brogrash.
What is it that you need?
I've heard there's trouble with your children.
Yes, my youngest son. He's a dark child. I don't know what to do with him. He was always a quiet lad, but lately, something has changed. He's become brooding, violent. He won't say a word to me, but I don't know how I upset him. If you could speak to him, draw out the truth, I would be immensely grateful.
We can never rescue
I'll speak to him.
Brogra's enemies will.
Whispering door.
Another wanderer here to lick my father. So, the
Yep.
disgusting pig sent you to bother me. One day, I'll tear his face apart so he can leave me alone. The only grown-ups who talk to me are the kind
Your
I
father
don't want
said to
talking.
speak to you.
So, the disgusting pig sent you to bother me. One day, I'll tear his face apart so he can leave me alone. My father doesn't know anything about me. But I know about him and about the war. More than he might think.
What sorts of
I know
things?
that he still worships Talos. That he
Of
hates
course.
the Thalmor almost as much as
Well,
the
yeah.
Spartans do. That he worries about being chased from Whiterun. That I don't have the same mother as my brother and sister.
Well, how do you know these
The
things?
castle is old. Lots of places nobody's been in a long while. Places where you can overhear things, see things. And the Whispering Lady.
Who's the whispering
She
lady?
won't tell me her name. I've gotten good at
father.
listening to keyholes. At the door in the basement, I hear her talking to me. I thought I was caught, but she started telling me even more secrets. But I can't open the door.
Where is the
In
door?
the basement. Trust me, you'll see it. I bet she'll talk to you too. All right then.
Right. So, if you haven't figured it out yet, by the Oblivion Gate, up in the top of the menu where it says Whispering Door, this is a data quest. So let's quest right, don't we? Listen at the door.
I've been waiting for someone more fit to carry out my will. The child is spirited but lacks agency.
Is someone behind the door?
Regrettably, I cannot reach your plane so directly. But I forgive you for not knowing who I am. Few hear my whispers anymore. I am Mephala, the Lady of Whisper. I tug at the web of connections between mortals. Love, hatred, loyalty, betrayal. The boy was good at sussing out secrets. You, I expect to take a more active role.
What do you want me to do?
You must open this door. A piece of my power has been locked away behind it. and even my eyes cannot see past the seals. I'd much rather it be in the hands of an ambitious and talented person, such as yourself.
How do I open the
The
door?
whole of Whiterun is ripe with paranoia and tensions. The Jarl's court is right to fear the power I hold behind this door. The Jarl trusts few, and they will be his undoing. The Dark Child knows of what I speak. Let him
yes.
guide your path.
We have to speak with Duck here again. Oh gosh. Good golly, Miss Molly!
I serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward.
All this standing around is rubbish. We should be taken to fight
You.
the Stormcloaks.
You know the Whispering Lady, don't you? I can tell.
Do you know how to open the whispering door?
I told you, I know everything about the castle. For some reason, that door is special. Only 2 people can open it. Balgruuf and Farengar, the court wizard. How you get it from them is up to you. Nobody would notice if Farengar went missing, I promise you. Until next time.
Oh, I'd notice. So would your father, I bet. Farengar. I'm sorry. But I need that key. Admonition against Ebony. I'll let you guys read it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh wait, I'll read it. To anyone reading this, beware of this blade. It is hoped that the only people having access to this room should be the Jarl of Whiterun and his trusted wizard. And if anyone else is reading this, please understand the magnitude of your folly. Turn around and never even speak of this room or this blade to anyone. It has corrupted and perverted the desires of great men and women. Yet the power is without equal. To kill while your victim smiles at you. Only a deed of most foul could have concocted such a malevolent and twisted weapon, but it appears that all who wield it end up with the crazed eyes of those men who roam the hills chattering with rabbits. It is not to be trifled with. Not even the hottest fires of the Skyforge could melt it. Indeed, the coals themselves seem to cool when it was placed within. We cannot destroy it, and we would not have it fall into the hands of our enemies. So we keep it hidden, dark and deep within Dragon's Reach, never to be used. Woe be to any who choose to take it. Well then!
Excellent work. Now, I trust you're sharp enough to see that the sword doesn't match the description of the ebony blade you may know. It has languished too long outside the winds of alliance and betrayal. To return to its past glory, it must first drink the blood of deceit. Your world is admirably steeped in lies and inclinations. My blade is a darling leech that feeds on deceptions and nourishes its master. Seek out those closest to you. The final pluck of their misguided heartstrings will accompany my blade in a song of
Divine
your
smile.
grandeur.
Thank you. We're actually gonna do this. And I have a way to do it. It's weird, but... it involves guards. Wait! Be right back. The username is Gynoman. Bye. Don't be mean, Judy. It's up to you. And I'm back.
Tending to your hounds? Wet dog.
Okay. Four, 5, 6, 7. No. Ebony blade.
What's the matter with you? What are you doing? Gods, no! What are you doing? You can't win this!
Excellent work, child.
Oh god.
I can feel their heartbeat swelling in my blade.
Oh, by the way.
That's your best, huh? Yeah. Worst. Victory is yours, I submit. Damn you! Not like this.
Their tears shine the ebony to a sharpest gleam.
Victory is yours.
Ah.
The blood of deceit is a nourishing flow.
Order of the Yard. Stop right there. I can make all your problems with the guards go. Done. Now move along. Before you get me in trouble.
Look how many guards I killed.
You smell like a wet dog.
Ah, yes.
Go cast your fancy magic someplace else.
Oh, believe me, I would if I wasn't.
Good to have you always. Whoa. Watch the magic. What are you doing? What are you... What are you doing?
At last, my blade is returned to its full glory. Now go forth, child. Continue your tiny subversions against the orders of trust and intimacy.
Yeah. Yep. There we go. Now to now to put up.
There are stories about you.
I heard you were at the...
Ah, yes.
of the Emperor's cousin. Sol... God, it must have been horrible.
Alright, yeah, that's not a good idea to do when
Nervous.
you're over encumbered. Blendra. Ah. I believe I've moved my family to the Woodhelm house.
What do you need, my thing?
Alright, so this is weapons. Alright. This is light armor. Heavy armor. Armor, light armor. Light armor. Light armor. Heavy armor. Armor. Heavy armor. This is regular clothes and stuff. Non-armor basically. This, I believe, is potions, food, scrolls, ingredients, books, keep Pasternax's teachings. There, go there. Ah. Might need that turtle still. Oh no. Yeah, take that back. Alright. So I'm gonna go to Windhelm. After I take off God mode. And put my shield back. Ugh, yeah. Hey, Rain. Oh. Oh no, I sent them to Solitude, that's right.
So nice to have pleasant company for a change.
Mama took me to the market. There were lots of pies and cakes. Look what I found. She said she'd show me how to bake one. Stay safe. The palace looks so pretty.
Green ropes, yay. Ah. Wait! Ah, yes. Trying to finish up and people keep calling me out!
It's pleasing to see fortune smiles on us. Here's your share, love.
Sitting down. The Dragonborn takes a drink of spiced wine and begins to contemplate. If words of power are made up of three, and if shouts are made up of 3 words of power each, there must be more in Skyrim to the ones he hasn't unlocked fully. And Brogrash thinks to himself, he also hasn't gone to the College of Winterhold. He needs to do that. And thus, drink he does. And thus, he takes a rest at home in Proudspire Manor. Solitude. And that's gonna be all for today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to, if you're watching on Twitch, don't forget to follow, and if you wish to do so, please subscribe. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to leave a like and a comment, as well as don't forget to subscribe and click the bell to join the notification squad. Peace out.